Good build-up play, nonetheless, from the Monarchs.
I have to wonder if the Monarchs are going to push here in the next few.
They don't have a choice, do they? At home,
That's all.
Against Timbers 2, who
and you
before last week lost 10 on the trot.
And you have to wonder who will be that person to step up, and I know you mentioned that. Monarchs having replaced pretty much their full attack. Davis is really the only one in the attack that's not with fresh legs. Okay. Wide to Farnsworth. Back to Ochoa. 73rd minute. Pepe. Out wide to Hasso. To Harris. Harris's touch got away from him. Pepe comes into the challenge. Shaking his hand. I don't know if it came off awkwardly. Ball played wide. Pay's going to check out wide. Runners inside the box. Jimenez heads it out towards Davis. Davis touch to Arriaga. Arriaga sees Jack Blake. Jack Blake trying to open it up. Good ball wide. Not enough, though, for Davis. Davis had to take an awkward touch. And counter coming.
Well, the Monarchs having a very difficult time getting the ball from their back line into the feet of Blake, their captain, who's playing incredibly deep. There's a lot of space in between the back line of the Monarchs and Blake, who's positioning just in front of the front three. And if they can find a way to meander upfield, then an abundance of room is there for the Monarchs to play with.
It's a chance where Jack Blake, Luis Arriaga get to show their skill, see what they can add to this match.
Right, but what we saw and what we have been seeing really for the better part of this entire second half is we're going to take our second hydration break here, but they've had a hard time moving the football sufficiently up the field. When they do, they get a pretty good look at goal, but when they don't, they turn the ball over, counter-attacks ensue, and that's how the Portland Timbers equaliser came about. Here are some highlights. David Ochoa making a save, pretty simple save. I thought it was a cross in the end. Gonzalez has been dangerous, another nice save from Ochoa. It has been predominantly just about all Portland in this second half, Landon. David Ochoa being asked to do a lot. Here's another one. That was the centre-back, Ornstill, number 48, with his second opportunity from a corner kick this match. Really, in the end, wide open volley. Gonzalez again, boy, this should have been the equaliser. That's Calixtro, pardon me, taking a touch that was unnecessary and was fortunate in the end, David Ochoa, to be able to make a pretty simple save. Without that touch, though, you would have thought it would have been 1-1 earlier. Akoba climbing high and missing. And this is the goal. What an exquisite goal it was from Epps, who cut in onto his right side, beat Hasso, who was caught on his heels, and beat David Ochoa, which is very hard to do. Right into the side netting. Snuck it in between Ochoa and the back post. Look at that angle. Great angle from our cameraman there. As it just dipped, curved, had pace on it. And that's the class from Epps. 35 games in Major League Soccer. Most recently with the New York Red Bulls. Now finds himself playing in the USL.
Also on loan from the Red Bulls, with the Red Bulls too. Fans, you can follow the Real Monarchs and the rest of the USL Championship all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join the nearly 8 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch the championship live every week. Sign up today at ESPN.com.
Get a view of some of our happy campers here at the Zebra on a beautiful Wednesday evening. Shorts and shirts, still acceptable in September, but it's only a matter of time.
But no mask, not acceptable right now.
No, please wear your mask. It seems like just about everybody here is, which is good to see. Unless you're eating, of course. It becomes very difficult to eat
Eating
and drink with a mask.
Yep. Ball cut off by Jack Blake. Blake out wide to Harris. Gonzalez here on the near side. Now Epps and Gonzalez have flipped again. Something Cameron Knowles has surely seen during the hydration break. Ball out wide to Harris. Harris running at the defense, trying to cross him up, goes towards the touchline, puts it across the 6, and cleared away by Hansen, still inside the box. Falls, and Calixto will go, or Anguiano, forward. Anguiano out wide. A big switch here to the near side if it's seen. But Epps defended by 2. Dancing around, can't get past the second defender. Davis slows things up, tries the big back heel, knocks it off Hansen. It'll be a throw-in for the Monarchs. Substitutes kind of lingering for Cameron Knowles. Doesn't look like he's planning on making anything here in the next few. 79th minute. Takes a deflection. Jimenez has to come up awkwardly as it almost fell into the waiting path of Gonzalez. Ball inside the box towards Gonzalez, and the Timbers take the 2-1 lead here in the 79th minute of play.
Well, Gonzalez has been peppering away at the David Ochoa net, and it paid off in the end with a very impressive finish in the end. That's Calixto making a nice run, really nice run for that matter, down the right-hand side. Poor defending from the Monarchs. Gonzalez finding room just a hair in front of the penalty spot. Puts his right peg into the ball and up into the top of the net. David Ochoa, I mean, look, there's nothing David Ochoa could do. That is poor defending from the Monarchs. That was Luis Arriaga asked to defend, in which he did poorly, unfortunately.
5 goals in 6 games for Gonzalez. The Spaniard takes the lead for the Timbers 2 and puts one in the back of the nets. And it's 2-1 Portland as they're looking for their second win of the 2020 season. And leading here with 10+ minutes left. Just under 10 minutes. Excuse me, just over 10 minutes with stoppage time. Blake. Nice turn there by Farnsworth. Leaker with a big ball forward. Headed by Pay. All the way back to Pay and a foul called.
I believe that was Sierakowski that stuck a boot out, and if I'm not mistaken, that's Malloy who was caught in the midst of all that. And look, they're up 2-1 now, and he'll be in no rush. Wondering if we may get a replay on that. If we do, we'll see if there was any contact made. But Malloy is clutching at his right ankle there. It looks like he'll be okay.
The El Paso Locomotive win, and the Monarchs down right now. Give a chance to El Paso to secure a playoff spots with the Monarchs' loss and their victory. But still about 9 minutes left in this one to see what can happen. As Malloy catches it late. Unintentional.
Pardon me, I said Sierakowski. That was Farnsworth who came in late. And that is a dangerous challenge from Farnsworth with the studs showing. You never love to see it. Fortunate probably not to end up with a yellow card there.
Pay's going to see that one out. Looked like he kept it from going for a corner, but it'll be a corner kick won by the Timbers too. You have to give credit there to Calixto for winning the corner kick. 82nd minute, corner kick coming from the Timbers to Anguiano. Will take the corner kick. Corner kick coming. It's going to be swung in with the right foot here in the 82nd. Ball driven. Back stick. Still inside the area. Cameron Knowles looking for maybe the penalty kick as Gonzalez raises his arms. As I mentioned early on in the pregame, 46% of the games that our center referee has done in his career in the USL Championship had a penalty kick. 5 out of 6, but here in this